look at you two, looking outside in the world, being all curious about what's happening. Sometimes I feel bad. Maybe I should be letting at least Lynette go outside because she loves being outside. But I don't know, we're just so scared of letting him go. Kind of want him to be like indoor cats. I'm really scared. Like, what if something happens? I know that it's not the case. Nothing will happen. But I don't know. In case of Lyro, definitely not. He literally is so scared. He hates being outside. The second you take him out, he just literally want to go back so much. Anyway, I wanted to show you a few other things that we got for Arpine. One of the biggest ones just arrived. It's a crate. Look how big it is. And I'm so excited. I haven't even opened it. Let me show you something else first before I get to looking at the crate. As some of you may know, dogs are really attached to people and their family, their puppy brothers and sisters and moms, and when they relocate to new houses, they will definitely experience like a much longer period of detachment and feeling sad because they've been extracted from their family location and just, you know, thrown into somewhere new. Compared to cats, cats really didn't give a shit. None of our cats really cared, but the dogs, it's totally a different story with dogs. So what they say is that this is one of the things you can do to make the transition a little bit easier, and one of those is getting a snuggle puppy. And you may be wondering, what the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about this toy. I have a little bit of an issue with the toy because there's a few things that I'm just so I don't know, I feel weird about. For example, this toy cost us £24. You can get the same thing for £5. The reason why it's so expensive, I don't know why. I really don't understand. I think it's just marketed at pet owners, and you know, they probably think that pet owners are willing to spend as much as they want, you know, like all of their freaking money on their puppies, and I'm not that. And in fact, my idea was to get a dog toy and add the heartbeat part to it. Now, as you can see, there's a heartbeat, so you can put it on and the puppy will think that this is one of their family members, you know. But now that we actually got it, are you hearing it? It's so loud. In my opinion, it will just freak the freaking puppy out, the whole thing. But I'm willing to try it out. It's supposed to basically soothe the puppy, let them know that they're not alone. I chose the color of his brothers and sisters, which is a little bit more gingery, and he'll be white. Anyway, so this freaking dog toy came. I feel it's a waste of money, but I don't know, man, maybe it'll work. Another thing that we got is a one-off potty pads and potty pad holder. So this bag is, I don't know, I'm just trying this one out. It has a 100 one-off pads that you just use and throw away, and this is going to hold it. Now the good thing about it is it's quite big. It will be used for training the puppy to go potty indoors sometimes. Now I really don't know how to go about it, because in my opinion, the dog will just get so confused if I train him to go toilet indoors and outdoors, and I feel that if I train him to go toilet indoors, he'll just go everywhere, you know, as opposed to going here, or like, I don't know, I really don't know. I think with experience I'll be able to gauge how to approach things like that better. But I know that with puppies there will be a lot of accidents, and I need to prepare for that. And having this one-off pads is the first thing you get. You don't need to get a potty pad holder, but a lot of people say that dogs tend to just rip them apart and play with them, think it's a toy, and I just like that it will be held in one place. I also like that it has some plastic underneath, so like there won't be any spillages or anything. I also like that it will be in one place at all times, so it will be an indication of some sort for the puppy to think that that is the place where he can go, and that is the only place he can go. I still haven't opened the turf. Look, the box is just there, and I know it's there. It's just very difficult to, like, if you open it, it will just, I feel that the grass particles will just go everywhere, and I don't want to deal with that right now, so I'm just letting the box stay. But I kind of still want to see how long the grass parts are. I don't think they will be too long, probably like this height. I'll have a look at that later. But I am going to show you the crate, and I'm going to see for myself for the first time as well. this crate is supposed to fit like a full-size golden retriever, and puppies grow so fast. In 6 months time he'll just be like his proper, almost proper big size. So I didn't think that it was a good idea to buy like a small crate, and then, you know, it just doesn't make sense. So I got the biggest one. Well, not the biggest one, but the big one. Look, this thing is fucking huge. I don't know what to think of it. Okay, it's half my height. I mean, it should be this big, right? I mean, it's definitely too big for a puppy, but puppies grow. And in this cage, you'll be able to like... Okay, what they say is, when you are choosing a crate, it needs to be big enough for the dog to stand upright and rotate and stuff, you know. And I mean, yeah, this clearly is going to be a comfortable amount of space to relax in. Now, where the hell we're gonna store it is another fucking question. Probably upstairs in my old room, but not for the first time, because the first few weeks I kind of thought it would be here, because we have the wooden flooring here, but maybe not. Lyra, where do you think we should put it? Okay, Lynette is trying to get inside. Okay, I was able to reorganize this area. So the cat toilets are here, and I'm using this space to put the crate. So it actually doesn't look too out of place. I've covered it with the blanket to provide some privacy. Probably need another one to cover the side bits because cats are gonna go crazy, I'm sure. I've put a blanket on the floor. I put some of the chewy toys. This toy, cat's sleeping mat, you probably can't see, but they never use it, so I might as well. The reusable pee pad here, and the toy, the freaking toy that I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I honestly thought the best idea would be to just get a freaking £5 toy and stick that heartbeat in it, and that heartbeat is just so freaky to me. I would freak out if something like this lay next to me. It's just too loud. It's too loud. Anyways, Lynette was already trying to get inside the cage and stuff, but this is a strictly no cat zone, though I'm sure cats will get inside when the puppy is here. Yeah, so far I'm happy. It's like a little nook area for Arpine. When he arrives in a month's time, it's already here, and I'm glad it's all organized and coming together very nicely. Recently I found out that we've hired these 2 new people on our team, on which, well, these guys are on my level, their position I'm talking about, and their freaking salary is higher, much higher than mine. And I've sat on this information for a few days, and I remember at the very beginning I was so angry about this. Oh my god, it's like, it feels like a slap in the face if you think about it. It feels like you are just not being valued whatsoever. And I've been working here for 3 years, and it's been such a fucking mission to get any kind of promotion going. I was just so, and like now having this information come in my life. I was so pissed off. I remember I couldn't even sleep one night. I was like, just feeling anger. How can this even be real? But a few days later, I just started to think, look, I think it's a very clear sign that something needs to change. But something needs to change is my job needs to change. I started to get excited about the idea of like changing workplace altogether, staying within the same role, doing what I'm doing now because I truly like what I do, just finding a new job, a new company and doing the same thing. So now that I've changed my attitude towards it, I'm feeling very excited and really motivated to find somewhere new, get a fresh start, work with the new team, do remote work still. I kind of really like working remotely from home, saving a ton of money. I'm feeling so much better about the whole thing. All of that anger has been pushed away and I'm focusing on, you know, in my head, in my mind, I'm already in the mind space of just working somewhere else, somewhere new. I kind of am slowly losing motivation to do good where I'm working at now, but it shouldn't happen and I'm still working really hard. But I'm also realizing that it will be quite a big adjustment working somewhere else, though it may be exciting or like it can go either way. It may be like a really bad thing. I can regret my decision, you know. Leaving the comfort zone where I've been for the last 3 years is certainly not the lightest of decisions, but it needs to happen and there's a few more reasons why I'm doing that. For example, if I stay where I'm at, there will never be a chance of me getting promotion to a level where the amount that I would need to be earning in order for us, for me and my partner to get the mortgage that we want in a few years time, can only get that salary raised through changing the company. Another thing I was thinking about is that in a few years time, look, I'm 29, we'll definitely have kids at some point, and I know that to get maternity leave, maternity pay, you'd need to have worked in a certain company for I think 2 years. And if I stay here, look, it's just not gonna happen. If I choose to stay, it may mean that I'll be fucking working here for to the next 5, 6, 7, I don't know, however long, and that idea does not spark joy. It does not spark joy. I also want to, I want a fresh start somewhere new. Half of the people we used to work with left. I don't know, I don't feel strong connections with the overall big, wide level team compared to what we used to have when our friends worked here. We worked in the same office together. I think it's easier to lose that connection now that everyone's working from home. You're not seeing anyone, you're not communicating with that many people. In fact, I only talk to 2 of my colleagues. So I want to change that, and I also want to be in a managerial position. I'm striving. I feel like I do really well when I have a team of people working together. I want to be there, and there won't be a chance of me having that position where I'm at now. So all of these thoughts are very positive. They make me excited, a little bit scary, of course, and all of these interviews that I'll be having, very scary, especially with me wearing braces. I'm like, oh, maybe I should wait until the braces come off, but then I think there will always be a reason why not to start doing something right away, you know. I'd rather start with the whole updating CV thing, looking current situation in the job market, just doing research, and I'd rather start now as opposed to thinking that this will be a thing in a couple of months time, because that couple of months time may not even forget, it may be extended. My braces may come off I don't know, later than what I'm thinking they will come off at, when I think I'm losing the thread of thought, but you know what I mean. I'm planning to spend this weekend updating my CV, potentially, I don't know, depending on my time, and you know, maybe I'll apply for a few roles already. And I'm glad that I turned that anger around and it kind of pushed me to change. Yeah, I think overall it's a very good step that I'm taking, very important one. And this is the year where I'll be turning 30 next year, so I have a year to do all of the things I want to do, and this would be one of my things. I want to start working for a more solid company, you know. Solid may not be the right word, but you know what I mean, a company I'm proud of working for. There'll be a lot of other things I want to do during my last year before turning 30. I guess I'll talk about those later on. And now I'm on my way to the gym. Another update, I've lost my water bottle, so I'm just using this little bottle with some lemon inside. Seriously, how could I have lost the bottle? It's like such a big bottle. It's like so difficult to lose, right? But I don't know, it's just gone. You know, when you work out and you're like done with it, it's like 10 more minutes to go, and you start thinking, oh, maybe I should just do 5 more minutes and that's it, you know, just cut the workout 5 minutes short, and that thought becomes so good in your head. You're like, yes, let's just stop it, let's stop the workout now because it's just too difficult, like you're done for the day. And then when you overcome that thought and you actually finish the workout for the duration of the time that you've set yourself this workout for, it feels so damn fucking good. Oh my god. It is once again that time of the month when we are watching the cats. There's a lot of fluff around. I've been thinking of getting a dog, a buff duck, for them to play with, but I think it's more of a human thing to be done. And it's actually quite difficult to get out of the idea of buying things that you may enjoy and get to buy things that the cats may enjoy. I'm hoping of the correct temperature. I'm feeling very hungry. Today's 2 gym sessions really got it all out of me, and I haven't eaten much, and I'm really looking forward to having dinner. Apparently Lynette is underneath the bed hiding. She knows. Our cats are so smart, they just know what's happening.
She's very reluctant already.